Hey guys, it's me again here. Here is your hitch that I'm gonna be getting taken off the truck tomorrow, and you're gonna have the entire hitch except the bars, the universal bars that you're gonna have installed, and that Lazy Days is gonna put on for you, along with the 7-prong electrical outlet on your truck. One thing I want to caution you on, and you may want to buy a small little lock. When the hitch is all hitched up to the RV and you're traveling, there's going to be a little gadget here that once the hitch is all hooked up, it's gonna go all the way down. It won't now because I don't have it hitched up. There's a little hole, two little holes here, if you can see them slightly here, that a lot of people like to put a lock in there, a lock and key. So if you're traveling somewhere and you stop somewhere, you know, someone may maliciously want to go and unhook your hitch so that when you drive away, the RV falls on top of your truck. They probably won't do it, but just as a precaution, it's nice to have a little lock between these two little holes here, and this thing will come down all the way down here. So you may want to pick yourself up a little lock, just a medium lock, or even a teeny one. It doesn't really matter. Just something to put on there so that you can have, from a safety perspective, you'll have that in place for yourself when you're traveling, and so that nobody tries to pull this thing and you don't know it, and you drive away and say, oh shoot, the RV fell on top of the truck and ruined your truck. Also, just caution when you are unhitching from the truck, and again, I'm not an expert in this, so trust me, you should talk to Lazy Days Wednesday when you're getting your work done, and make sure everything works good for you and you're comfortable with it. It's going to be a challenge at first because I said this Sidewinder's a little bit more tougher than those slider things, but again, the advantage of having this device is obviously you don't have to pay for it because I paid for it, and secondly, you can take this gadget off from where it says Reese all the way up. You can take it off your truck and put it underneath your RV or store it somewhere if you're going to be more stationary in Massachusetts. That way you don't have this big clunky thing sitting in the back of your truck, and you have more space to use for other stuff, plus it doesn't weigh you down. The sliders, which is much more efficient, the only problem with that, all those gadgets go in your truck. It's a lot heavier, and you're stuck with leaving it in there, so you lose a lot of your bed space in your truck. So there's the advantages and disadvantages, and again, you'll get better as time goes on. But work it a few times with the people there when they set you up, and make sure that everything kind of fits in good. It's a little, like I said, it's like a key. It's like the Reese side one is like a key going into here, so you got to get the key exactly right in the middle there as you're getting it into the hitch, and it's going to take you a few times. You bump it back and forth a few times until it gets in there, and those guys will show you better than I can, honestly. So just make sure they give you some attention to detail to make sure when they put the hitch in that everything kind of locks in good. And again, it's not easy, but once you're on the road driving, you won't even know you're pulling the RV. The biggest thing is when you're trying to hitch and unhitch, it's takes a little bit of time. You got to kind of wiggle it back and forth, up and down with the jack thing a little bit sometimes to loosen it up. But they'll show it better in person when you're there and you got everything set up. So anyways, I hope everything goes well in that perspective, but I just want to let you know, give you a couple pieces of advice there. Also, I'm going to give you another quick video, but let me shut this one off.